Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. Is there under instant tournaments? Weekly free. We go, and as I always say, it's 8 boards match points. No one can have more high card points than you have. They can have the same number and better distribution, but they can't have more than you, which is something that we can use in the play that's not normally available in bridge. Here we are. We've got a very nice 15 points, 5-4-3-1 shape, some tens and nines. This really is worth a lot more than 15 points. So I'm going to open a spade and see where we go. Two spade from partner, three clubs. Partner's shown 7 to 10 high card points, three spades. What do I think partner's got? I mean, if partner's got the king of spades and the king of diamonds, then we're pretty much there for game. So I'm very, yeah, if it were a human being, I might see if I think whether three diamonds would ask the right question. But says I've got four diamonds, five spades, the queen of diamonds, 16 to 18 total points. Be worth more than 18 points. But would the robot make the right judgment as to when to bid game and when not? I don't think so. So I'm just going to bid game. And let's see if partner comes down with something useful, not lots of wasted clubs. Partner doesn't really come down with anything useful. Not lots of wasted clubs, but it looks like we're going to need to find the jack of diamonds on side at least. Very nicely eliminated the clubs for us. So no clubs in either hand. We've got 9 trumps, so they've got 4, 13 minus 9. So we want to draw their trumps. We're hoping they're 2-2 because that would leave 2 in each of our hands. So 9. This is an indication that they're going to be 3-1. Basically, once I've drawn trumps, I want to be in dummy so I can lead a diamond to the 9. Go overtake with the king. And I'm going to lead my diamond to the 9 now because I may need to play diamonds from the dummy twice. That's bad news. It's unlikely we'll make this contract unless we can persuade them to lead hearts twice from the left. I do want to draw this last trump. And the 10 of diamonds. Well, my queen of diamonds is now good. But that may not do me much good. Oh, queen of diamonds isn't good because the king didn't go last time. Right, so I'm going to be 1 down. Fortunately, they've now had to lead a heart, which means I've picked up that heart, which we always could do, and I can ruff the diamond and claim now. And being 1 down is worth 75%. Nobody stopped short of game. Oh, somebody stopped in clubs, but doubled the opponents in clubs. So everybody big game, getting out for 1 off rather than 2 off was worth some points. Could I have done better? As the robots say, I'm always 1 off. No, it says that I could have made it on. Oh no, they led clubs, so I couldn't make it. No, no, so I was always one off. Right, on to board two. We've got a 5-5, 12 points. So this is pretty standard. One heart opening, two hearts from partner. Once again, we've got quite a nice hand. Only one spade loser, only one club loser. If partner turns up with four hearts to the king, we've got a reasonable chance of no heart loser. And the queen of diamonds would give us just one diamond loser. But now opponents haven't big clubs. There's too much danger. The partner's got too many losers in the black suits. As we saw before, three diamonds. Oh, that's interesting. Three diamonds here says I've got 3+ diamonds and 16 to 17 total points forcing. Probably I do have that. But I think the thing to do here, it's pushing it for game. You know, there are some nice hands, there's a 5-point hand that will give you a game, but I'm going to, Now what does three diamonds mean? It means fewer points. So I am going to bid three diamonds just to see if it will help the robot. It just bids three hearts. The fact there's a 3-club bid suggests that there's not so much wasted values in clubs in the robot's hand. They haven't promised anything more, and they might only have 3 hearts. Okay, we'll stay in a part score. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? That sure looks like ace doubleton of diamonds, and therefore 3 to the queen here. Any reason? I don't have entries to dummy to lead the queen of hearts and then the 10 of hearts from dummy. So I think I'm going to play ace of clubs. And a heart, ace of hearts, and then lead a heart. King appears there. And the jack drops. So they played the 8 of spades. So any idea of getting rid of the spade loser should go by the wayside. This last trick, the jack of hearts dropping, which means this hand has the heart. So they're going to put this hand in with the spade to lead the heart to get a ruff. So that's going to happen. Lead the diamond. They're going to ruff, but that's their last trump. Remember, we drew 2 rounds and we had 8. And they followed to both of them. So he's led the 7 of clubs. This hand bid clubs. So let's see if they had the king. They did. But it wouldn't have mattered because even if the king had gone up from there and won with the ace, I have the jack and 9 of diamonds that could have thrown 2 clubs away, and then they don't have any more trumps, so I could have ruffed it. So we can claim making 64%, a lot of people doing the same thing. One person managed +1, and 2 people did worse. So when you're normally playing in a tournament, this is the sort of thing you want to be doing. Being in the best contract and making the most tricks that you can make without an opponent's mistake. Then you'll be scoring your 60%, and over the course of the event, pairs event, that will do well. 20 points. 6-card spade suit, but it's almost solid. In my view, this is a 2 no trump opening. We can open one spade and then try and catch up, but let's just, so partner's going to say they've got 5 hearts, so we'll bid 3 hearts, 3 no trumps. Obviously there's a worry about diamonds, but they haven't led them yet. So we're playing for a top by being in 3 no trumps here. And they still haven't led diamonds, and we've got the ace and we've got the queen of spades. So in spades, we would have been able to ruff a club loser. We're playing in no trumps, so we can't. But we need to try and set up an extra diamond trick to throw a club or a heart away. The fact that the robot's played the queen means that almost certainly the jack of clubs is in this hand. But if East had the queen and the jack, they would have played the jack. So I'm going to go for setting up a couple of extra diamond tricks. This is looking reasonably good. There we are. The 10 and 8 of diamonds are now good. All the higher diamonds have gone. They're going to lead the 8 of clubs. We won't finesse because we know it's losing. We can throw a heart. And now, playing in no trumps, we can cross to the queen of spades and leave the 10 of diamonds, throwing the 10 of clubs, and the 8 of diamonds, throwing the 8 of hearts. And now my hand will be high because we started with 8 spades, so they had 5. The queen won the first trick, the ace won the second trick, and king, jack will get rid of all their spades. In fact, yeah. So now I can claim making +3, 71%. So the people bid a slam here. Yes, quite a few people bid 6 spades. We beat all the people in 4 spades by going for 3 no trumps, but lost the people who opened this maybe 2 clubs and rebid 2 spades. Then they got the chance of getting there. So on to the next hand. Partner bids 3 hearts, opening preempt. 7 plus hearts, 6 to 9, has the queen of hearts at least. This is the hand where a lot of people would bid 3 no trumps. I expect a lot of people in this event will bid 3 no trumps. But how are you going to get to partner's hearts? It's true, partner might have the queen of spades or the queen of diamonds, or even the jack of clubs that would prove an entry to the long hearts. But there's a chance they won't, that there won't be a convenient entry outside of hearts. 6 to 9 high card points. Well, what could they have 6 points? If they only have queen, jack of hearts, then they are going to have one of those cards that will provide an entry. But if the king is ducked, we need 2 entries if we play in no trumps. I'm thinking of bidding 4 hearts, essentially. And partner has ace, queen of heart to 7 hearts. We've got good chances of making 12 tricks. Which, ace, queen of hearts is the real worry. The partner has that. Then we can make 12 tricks in hearts. But we're going to really struggle in no trumps because we won't be able to reach the hearts. teams that imps, there would be no question you just bid four hearts. Here, it's quite likely that you can make the same number of tricks in no trumps as you can in hearts, but there's a sufficient time that you don't, I think, to make four hearts the right bid. And you'll see their partner doesn't have any entries outside of hearts. You can, in playing in hearts, it can ruff something to get into that hand, but playing in no trumps, there would be no entries to dummy. Playing in no trumps, a club wouldn't get ruffed. Four of hearts. Oh, I got 2, 4, 6, 7. This is 8. They've ruffed with 1, so they've only got 4 left. And but this north hand is the one they can't see. They can see this south hand with its king of hearts. So they're not going to go up with a big card. So I'm going to take the king of hearts. I need to get to dummy. The easiest way to do that is to play the ace of spades and hope you don't get overruffed. They've only got one trump left. No, 2 trumps left. So we can afford to ruff high and play the ace of hearts and see if the queen drops. It does. So we can play the jack of hearts. Right, all the trumps are gone. So we have the queen of clubs for this and the ace king of diamonds, and we have a spare king of spades, so we can claim the rest of the tricks. 650 and 650 is 85%. And the reason is the people bidding 6 hearts and the people bidding 3 no trumps. When partner opens with a preempt and you've got the other suits stopped, high cards in the other suits, you need to think, are you going to be able to get to partner's hand? If you've got 3 to the king in their suit, then you're pretty sure to be able to get to partner's hand. And in part, it depends on your preempting style. If you know that partner wouldn't preempt vulnerable in first or second position without, at least king, queen, jack of the suits, and if you've got the king, then he's got ace, queen, jack, then you can get to that hand. And so no trumps might be best. When you're not sure of an entry, it's usually better to play in the suit. And certainly at imps, we're just making the contract matters rather than over tricks and 10 points extra on the score. You should play in the suit, even though we suffered a ruff that we wouldn't have suffered in no trumps. You just to see that we didn't have a source of tricks. We didn't have a way of getting 9 tricks in no trumps because we could never get the long hearts. Right. 9 and 6, 15. Partners opened a spade. I can't have more than 15 points. So, and we've got a very flat hand. We want to play this in 3 no trumps. Unless partner shows some wild distribution. But if you bid 3 no trumps here with the robot, it's balanced choice of games. Well, it is. I do have, it says I shouldn't have a doubleton club. So I'm going to give the robot a balanced choice of games here. Because if they're not balanced, then I might be worried about my king of clubs. So I'm going to bid 3 no trumps. And partner chooses to play in 4 spades, which should mean they've got 6 spades, I think. No, it means they've got horrible spades. Four of hearts led, unlikely to be from the king, unlikely to be a singleton, because this hand would have six hearts, the king. No, didn't have a chance to do anything. I think I'm going to king a chance to win. I've got another one. It's not getting trumped. To which hand am I short of entries? Probably dummy. I've no real indication of who might have the jack of spades, which is the crucial question here. Since it's the ace of spades, maybe a heart's coming now for a ruff. It is. It does mean we can draw the trumps, and they've led a club, which is great. So now we can draw trumps. Remember, we played one round, which is 3, and they've ruffed once, which is 2. And we had 8, so they only had 5. So they've only got 2 left, and here comes the jack. And now we've got the king of clubs and the ace of diamonds. And then dummy is good, so we can play. People make over tricks. Well, making the contract was 75%. No, nobody did make over tricks. Does it help if we take the ace of hearts, play a spade? No, because then they play the king of hearts and give a ruff anyway. So, no, letting it run was the right thing to do, assuming it was a lead from a doubleton. Doubletons tend to be bad leads against suit contracts, but the robot likes making them. One diamond from east, and we have this great distributional hand. And 2 no trumps, so doesn't mean the minors, it means the 2 lowest unbid suits, in this case hearts and clubs. So 5 plus clubs, 5 plus hearts, 12 plus total points. That's what we have. So we'll bid 2 no trumps. North bids 3 hearts, it's just a preference. Minimum hands, they might only have 2 hearts. There could be enough for a game here. Partner has 3 hearts to the king. We need an honor in clubs as well. They might have bid more then. I think we just pass here. Right, remember again, this is the dummy. Up there is the declarer. And we see that they would have liked a double, really, rather than the unusual. But we have 9 tricks in clubs. We can assume this is the king is probably a singleton, could be a doubleton, but I don't think it's getting ruffed here. It isn't. So now we had 9 clubs, they had 4, 2 of them are gone, so the queen and jack will take care of the rest. So all our clubs are good. The question is, should we get rid of a spade on the ace of diamonds early on? I think we're going to lead a heart towards the queen. I think that's the best line. Could lead the 10 and run it if the jack doesn't appear. Can't be right to play the ace. We haven't got the entries to dummy to try go there and lead the queen of hearts and then lead another heart, because that would win if East had one of the king or jack. We've only got 7 trumps, so I'm reluctant to lead a big one. I'm going to lead this. The queen, which no, didn't lose to the king. Right. They're over there. I don't think I'm not going to throw cash the ace of diamonds and throw a spade at this point. because I don't really want to be forced. We don't know, the trumps could still be breaking badly. So I'm going to lead the 4 of hearts and run the 8, which will probably lose to the, no, so the jack is in the east hand. And east is about to ruff with it, I expect, or to ruff with a low one, but that will mean that I can drop the jack. Yes, I can afford to play low, and if I win with the queen, it's all right. And they don't ruff, so I'll win with the 8. That's presumably because they've got jack and another heart. And what they're now planning to do is to, if I lead clubs, to ruff that and stop me getting to the ace of diamonds. So I'm going to play the ace of hearts. Oh, that looks as though they've made a bad error. Oh, this hand has the jack of hearts because king and jack are equals. Right, so this hand's going to win the jack of hearts now. And if they lead spades, I've only got 1 spade loser anyway. So and they're going to lead diamonds. So I'm going to go up with the ace. Throw the spade away. We had 8 clubs. They played 2 rounds. They both followed. So they've only got 1 left. So I can overtake the jack with the queen. No point in no, there's no point in roughing a diamond. So I'm going to lose a spade trick. But sadly, I am going to make 10 tricks. I'm sure they're not going to throw the ace of spades away. No. So I'm going to claim making +1, making 10 tricks. Still 82%. 1 player bid and made 4 hearts. 2 players bid 4 hearts and went down. So we're doing all right. So you don't need to bid close games at match points. As long as you make more tricks than other people, you'll score well. All right, 2 boards to go. 15 points, but not many spades. First position. We've got 7 diamonds. Trouble is, spades are the boss suit. They can outbid us at any level. Of course, partner might have a stack of spades. The textbook bid here is 1 diamond. And then there's a spade overcall here, and the contract is at 4 spades when it comes back to you, and partner's not done very much. One possibility, you open 4 diamonds, another one is 5 diamonds. If it were real bridge, well, I don't the online system. I mean, if we were playing bridge face to face, I wouldn't open with a diamond preempt because I'd be worried about missing a slam. But here, we know partner can't have more high card points than us. They can't have more than 15. So I am going to open either 4 diamonds or 5 diamonds to try and shut out their spades. They have them. And if they don't have spades, they could have hearts. So will 4 diamonds get the job done? Partner raise to 5 if they've got something. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll try 4 diamonds. Partner did have something. didn't raise to 5. They do have a 9-card spade fit. So we've got the Queen of Hearts to take care of that. We're just going to lose the Ace of Clubs. So we're going to make 6. So this may not turn out to be too good. Good news is diamonds are breaking 3-0. But that's not a problem because we had 7, dummy had 3, that's 10. So there's just 3 outside. Go, there's the last of them. Might as well knock out the Ace of Clubs. There we go. They're going to lead something back. And we can claim the rest of the tricks. Only 10%. Lots of 3 no trumps plus 1. Partner's spade stop was good enough. You have to bid 5, even bidding 5 diamonds wasn't enough. You had to bid 6 diamonds to get a good score in diamonds. Right, so I'll drop down to 2nd place. That'll teach me to try and be too clever. Well, how much did partner actually have? 3, 7, 8, 10, 11. Yeah. Well, I think they bid 4 diamonds and they had that hand. They could have tried 5. Anyway, 2 hearts from West, which is a weak 2. East 2 spades is forcing. They've got points and spades. We got spades sat over them, and we've got 16 points. Double here is a takeout double. I don't really want to take out. I want them to play in spades. I expect West is going to bid 3 hearts, though. I'm going to pass for now. East is not going on with spades. Double is now a takeout double. Should I make a takeout double? If partner there's a passed hand, I don't think I should make a takeout double. I don't think we want to play at the 4 level in a minor, nor do we want to play in 3 spades with the 5 spades in the East hand. And if we play in 4 of a minor, West is probably roughing spades. So I think we're going to pass here and defend. The big hand on that side. But we've got some big cards. I think we just want to exit passively. My partner's at the Queen. Hopefully they won't carry on with clubs. Well, they have. Let's hope it's from a short suit. What will happen if I lead clubs? A spade will get discarded. My partner did have a short suit. Oh, swing the ace here. See if we can promote another trump trick for partner. King of Hearts would probably have dropped under the ace that had been played. And they're cashing the King of Diamonds, but that's getting roughed. And yeah, we did promote an extra trick for partner. We're playing the 3 of spades, and we're getting that trick. And we'll exit with the diamond. It's a rough. There goes the ace. 2, 9, rough, and lost heart. $150 for that. 71%. Not enough to get us to first place. The one bad hand was just enough to deny us first place. Somebody else must have got pretty much these scores. apart from something better there at board 7. So I hope you found that useful. As I say, without not playing with the robots, I would have opened that one diamond. Your partner could have a big hand and we might miss slam, but and we did miss slam. We could make 6 diamonds, even though partner had a not very big hand. So that one didn't work out, but the rest of them look pretty good. And I hope you found it useful following the line of thought in that play. I do try to keep it going, not have silences while I'm thinking, which probably doesn't help my thinking. But if you do like this, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave any comments below. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Hmm. Mhm.